You are not responsible for making everyone happy. There will always be moments in life when you feel like you have to please everyone. Maybe it's your family, your friends, your coworkers, or even strangers on the internet. You try to be kind, polite, and helpful. You try not to upset anyone. You say yes even when your heart screams no. You smile even when you're tired or sad. You keep giving and giving because deep down you want to be seen as a good person. But here's the truth. You are not responsible for making everyone happy. You can love people with all your heart, and still, some of them will be unhappy with you. You can do your best, and someone will still find a reason to complain. You can be honest, respectful, and gentle, and there will still be those who misunderstand your intentions. That's not your failure, that's life. People see the world through their own emotions, experiences, and expectations. What makes one person happy might upset another. What feels right to you might feel wrong to someone else. So if you try to make everyone happy, you'll end up losing yourself in the process. You'll become like a chameleon, always changing colors to fit the situation. You'll say what people want to hear, not what you truly believe. You'll smile when you actually want to rest. You'll apologize when you did nothing wrong. Slowly, without realizing it, you'll start to forget who you really are. Happiness is personal. It's something that grows from inside each person, not something you can give away like a gift. You can offer kindness, you can share love, you can support others, but you can't carry their emotional world on your shoulders. That weight is too heavy for any human being. Let's be honest, trying to make everyone happy is exhausting. It leaves you drained, anxious, and full of guilt. You start to worry about every word you say, every move you make, every little choice. You begin to live in fear of being disliked or misunderstood. And that fear quietly steals your freedom. The moment you stop trying to please everyone, something beautiful happens. You start to breathe again. You begin to feel peace. You realize that it's okay if not everyone approves of you. You understand that disagreement doesn't mean failure. You learn that people's opinions are not the measure of your worth. When you accept that you can't make everyone happy, you free yourself to be real. You can be honest about what you feel and what you want. You can say no without guilt. You can take care of your own heart without apology. Of course, this doesn't mean you should be careless or cruel. It's not about ignoring others' feelings, it's about finding balance. You can still be kind without being a people pleaser. You can care for others while also caring for yourself. You can be gentle without losing your strength. Think about this. Even the most loved people in the world, prophets, leaders, artists, heroes, had critics. Not everyone liked them. Not everyone agreed with them. Yet they kept going, not because everyone approved, but because they believed in their purpose. You deserve to live that way too. You deserve to follow your truth, even if not everyone claps for you. You deserve to make decisions that protect your peace, even if others don't understand. You deserve to rest, to set boundaries, to say no when your heart says no. Because at the end of the day, you are responsible for your own happiness, not the world's. When you stop chasing approval, you'll start to find peace within yourself. You'll realize that life is not a popularity contest, it's a journey of becoming who you truly are. You will learn that some people will love you for your light, and some will dislike you for the same reason. Some will understand your silence, and others will judge it. Some will cheer you on, while others will doubt you. But none of that defines your worth. Your worth comes from being yourself, from your honesty, your efforts, your kindness, your courage to stay true even when it's hard. So today, take a deep breath. Let go of the burden of making everyone happy. You don't need to prove your goodness by overgiving. You don't need to earn love by sacrificing your peace. You are allowed to disappoint people. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to choose yourself sometimes. And the ones who truly love you will understand. Because real love doesn't demand you to lose yourself. It encourages you to become your fullest, most honest self. You don't need to make everyone smile. You just need to live in a way that makes your soul smile.
Learning to say no without feeling guilty. Saying no can be one of the hardest things you'll ever do, especially when you care about people. You might worry that refusing a request will make someone upset or disappointed. You might fear they'll think you're selfish or rude. So you say yes again and again, even when you're tired, even when you don't have the energy, even when your heart is begging you to stop. But here's the truth. Every time you say yes to something that hurts your peace, you are saying no to yourself. You don't have to say yes just to keep the peace. Because real peace doesn't come from avoiding conflict. It comes from being honest. You can't build healthy relationships by pretending to be okay when you're not. You can't maintain love by betraying your own needs. When you start saying no, kindly and clearly, something powerful happens. The right people will respect it. The ones who truly care about you will understand that your no is not rejection. It's a form of self-respect. It means you are learning to value your time, your energy, and your well-being. Setting boundaries is not about being cold. It's about being clear. It's about knowing where your responsibility ends and where someone else's begins. You can be a good person and still refuse to carry burdens that don't belong to you. Think of boundaries as emotional fences. They don't lock people out. They simply show where you stand. They protect the garden of your heart from being stepped on. People who are used to your constant yes might not like your new boundaries at first. They might call you distant or say you've changed. That's okay. You have changed, for the better. Growth always confuses those who benefit from your silence. But don't let that stop you. The peace that comes from being authentic is worth more than temporary approval. Choosing peace over perfection. Trying to make everyone happy is a form of perfectionism in disguise. You keep fixing yourself, adjusting your tone, rethinking your words, all to make sure no one gets upset. You replay conversations in your mind, wondering if you said something wrong. You apologize for things that aren't even your fault. But peace doesn't come from perfection. It comes from acceptance. You are not perfect, and you're not supposed to be. You will make mistakes, say things that don't land right, and sometimes hurt people unintentionally. And that's okay. What matters is your heart, your intention, your willingness to grow. Stop measuring your worth by how smoothly you keep everyone else's emotions under control. You can't fix what isn't yours to fix. You can offer understanding, but you can't rewrite someone's story. You can care deeply, but you can't carry their pain for them. Peace starts when you stop trying to manage everyone's feelings and start managing your own. The freedom of being real. When you stop chasing approval, you'll discover the quiet freedom of just being real. You'll stop explaining your choices to people who only listen to argue. You'll stop apologizing for resting, for dreaming, for needing space. You'll stop trying to earn love that should have been given freely. You'll start living slower. You'll breathe easier. You'll laugh without overthinking if your laughter is too much. You'll wear what feels comfortable, not what others expect. You'll make decisions that align with your values, not with their opinions. And the world won't end. Some people will still love you, some won't. But you'll sleep better at night knowing that you are living honestly, not as a version of yourself designed to make everyone else comfortable. The truth is, the more you live for yourself, the more you'll attract the right kind of people. The ones who don't need you to shrink just to make them feel tall. The ones who cheer for your growth instead of fearing it. Because real connection isn't built on pleasing, it's built on truth. A reminder for your heart. Let this be your gentle reminder. You can be kind without being available all the time.
You can be loving without agreeing with everyone. You can care deeply without saying yes to everything. You can walk away from drama and still wish people well. You can protect your peace and still have a soft heart. It's not selfish to choose yourself. It's survival. It's self-respect. You were not born to be everyone's comfort zone. You were born to live, to learn, to grow, to love, and to build a life that feels like you. So stop apologizing for outgrowing your old patterns. Stop feeling guilty for needing rest. Stop explaining your boundaries. Stop chasing people who take your silence as an invitation to take more. Your heart deserves space to heal, to breathe, to exist freely. Let others feel what they need to feel. Disappointment, confusion, even anger. Those emotions are theirs to process, not yours to fix. You are not the world's emotional caretaker. You are a person, human, imperfect, growing, and worthy. And that's enough.